it is kind of I'm building my life. You know, the way Rohit is progressing in his profession, he's like me, program manager. So I'm seeing his progress and my progress in my profession. So there are multiple gains because I can't stop. But sorry, yeah, thank you, giving me
Carry
time.
on, carry on. Means it is your time. You are free today. Like it's always good to share. Uh, yeah.
Yeah,
If you
thank you.
want to share a little more, you feel free to share. Otherwise, we are good. Like
Yeah, because yeah, actually, if you give me whole time, I can speak for 45 minutes. Because it is like that. For example, okay, law of attraction. I'm well versed with the law of attraction when the beginning, from the secret, and there are lots of technique like creative visualization techniques, affirmation techniques. Affirmation is basically yes, which I love, from Louise here. I learned from him, from her. Then creative. But what the difference in this group is basically, because is you show the exact step what needs to be done. Okay, so that is very key for any new learner. Exactly, affirmation. I was doing affirmation from 2007 when I first read Louis Hay's books and Secret and all that. I'm also using it, goal settings and all that. But you added that dimension of clarity and accurateness. Okay, like yeah, since like from our IT background, from our engineering background, we learn all those things, different techniques like Kaizen, okay, lean technology. So yes, we are part of those all those new learning. But when it comes to implementation in your own life, you implement that agile method. Yes, in office you implement that. Yeah, so that is
yeah,
all our part of our work. But when you work on your own life, getting healthy foods and all that, it is totally different story. And in that way, it requires a group, group synergy. Because I teach meditation in Jersey and UK, and that is what I found. Why people fail in meditation is only reason is they do not have that kind of group around them. The people around them, and this group actually provides that. That surrounding, so you feel motivated. Many last 3 months, many situation happened in which I was actually verge of going low. Like sometimes you doubt your decisions. But at the same time, like as I mentioned, the first property which I rental bought was going down in that decision making. But on that same day, I read all the affirmations on our group, for everyone, and I just bounced back saying that no, I have to do this. So that energy helps basically. If I think I'm alone doing all this, is just nothing to possible. And okay, now since you give me the time, it's really surprising, Bikaji. Basically, I want to disclose that, but now this is the right time. The three magic slot machine, okay, which we started practice 3 months ago, and I shared all my bills. Yeah, thank you, and all that. Okay, I just believe saying that let's do it because this group is doing that. I need to do that. It changed on the energy level, saying that yes, previously I used to little bit negative when I used to spend money, but that negativity is gone. But the biggest this
so,
thing is basically just I want to share because I'm very happy about that.
yeah.
Recently I done the removal and shifting. Yeah, okay, removal and shifting, that they give me the quote of 3,000 pound, which is 3 lakhs. Yeah,
Wow.
yeah. And one of my friend, he did last year, he gave me the figure of 5,000, which is 5 lakh. Yeah,
Wow.
okay. And
Awesome.
I get it done in 1 lakh. So it is a triple saving.
Yes. So exactly, you have manifested into 3x slot machine. How it is?
Exactly. I was literally surprised saying that it's working.
Yeah.
Means, what else? Otherwise, means no, there is no other reason to that. But it is a bigger this thing. Saving 2 lakhs is not at all big. So it is. So that is what I said in this group. We have the evidence, not only the practice. We are not just doing the blindly practice. And because you thanks for the very thing that you are giving that time actually. Like for example, you put hold for mirror work, saying that
Yeah.
let's practice for 1 week. That is
Yes.
what we need to build instead of rushing. See, there are 1,000 techniques, but it's no use. Like Bruce Lee said, like my favorite this thing. You just practice one chop 1,000, 10,000 times, and you are master. No one can beat you. That is
Yes.
what exactly we are doing here, practicing slowly, and it's sinking actually in me and
Yes.
everyone actually around. So
Exactly.
thanks for giving me this particular time, and yeah, in future definitely we'll share all this. And that is last point for me. who are joining this particular group, if you struggle anywhere, any questions and all that, Bikash is always there and we are always there. That is what I connect one to one with Rohit ji, Ramesh ji, and all that. So Bikash, again, thanks to you, because I have connected with many other groups, not now or this year and all that, previous year and all that. They keep that particular business sense alive, money, money, money. But not this group. It is not focused on the business and money side of it. It's free flowing. I like that, and which brings actual abundance. There is no resistance to this thing. Yeah. So thank you, Bikaji, and thanks everyone. You are all like angels to me. I will share a lot in future, but thanks for your time. Yeah. Thanks, Bikaji. Thanks.
Amazing.
Yeah.
A big clap for Milinji.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you. So if you want to share the clap with effect, then there is a button. Just see if your video is on, then only it will work. Send with effect. The 3 dots are there. And there you can send anything. Like, see, I am sending the claps now. So many claps. Okay. Just another way of like expressing yourself in abundance. Whatever we do in abundance. Okay. So great. So with this, let's proceed to the next participant who is coming next.
I can share next. This is Rohit
Yes,
Madan.
Rohit. Yes.
So, hey everyone, good morning, good evening. I know we have people from multiple time zone in this group, so a very warm welcome to all the new members. My name is Rohit Madan. I am in Noida, Delhi NCR. By profession, I am a program manager working with an MNC. I was there for a couple of years in US, but for last few years I'm in India. Um, so so what brought me here and what my passion is, so I always believe that there are layers for everyone which you can uncover and grow. And there is a lot opportunities everywhere. You just need to identify it, apply it yourself for your individual growth, and you can accordingly contribute to society and all others, your family, friends, and all the community you are part of. So my passion is to seek growth, and both at personal level, professional level, for the contribution. And what brought me here is I have been associated with Bikashji since last year, and this is my fourth workshop which we are starting today. And what I like is, it's a practical workshop. Like you can see, all the information are the ocean of information in YouTube and everywhere. But what comes here is the practical implementation, what go through when you apply it, and not everything is applicable to everyone. Whatever the information is available in the internet. Tremendous support from Bikashji. Of course, it's always there. And the other thing is, support from the other community member, where you get connected to, you get support from, you get motivated, you motivate others. So this is how it is. So life is a journey of up and down. If one person says that, no, I never feel depressed, I never feel down, or so, that's not the correct. So everybody go through that up and down. Everybody has their own phase, but it is the ability how you quickly you get off from that is what matters. So that is what like I have also been gone through multiple phases. Many a times I was not in action, but then I saw the positive energy in this group, which gives us energy, and you recharge yourself and you get back to the action. So it is like up and down. It's going to be there forever. So it's just that how you consider it, how you take it, what approach you take towards this, that's all matters.
Exactly.
So that's it. I'll not take much time. I know there are others also to speak, but really glad to be part of this group. Bikashji, thanks a lot.
Thank you, Rohit. It is such a nice intro, and we are really glad to have you And as you said, I just remember one thing, one example, as you were saying, right? The ups and downs. If you see the ECG machine, the graph is always like ups and downs. And when it is straight, we are dead. So life is always like that. The ups and downs are there and will be there. But it is we who are so resilient that we bounce back so easily. And as we have discussed, every time we bounce back, we are not going back to the same state, but we are going up, because the experience that we are gaining when we are facing some challenge, that will help us to grow little more, little more, little more. So we are becoming the better version of ourselves each and every time we are facing something. And when we are facing something up, then it is definitely the opportunity to enjoy in abundance. So it's a double bonanza for us. We know what meaning we should be giving to each and everything, every situations of life, and we are enjoying. That's really great. So
Thank you, Vikasji, and thanks for adding one more vocabulary, the ECG, the up and down on that. So that is, again, your approach that you understand things and how you, apply it. So yeah, thanks for adding that.
thank you.
Yeah, thank you. Thanks, everyone.
Thank you. Amazing. So who is next?
I can go.
Yes, Sureshji.
Yeah. Hi everyone. It's nice to see I'm meeting very matured people. I didn't expect this. So some of you have already experienced this program. So that actually excites me since I'm a new member. All right. So coming to me, I'm from Bangalore. And my profession is right now, I'm running a startup company along with my other ex-colleagues. Then my goals are to identify my goals and then achieve those goals before the new year. So I have joined this program so that I can be accountable about my goals. So it's good to be part of the team so that, my goals would be accountable. So I want support from all of you. Thank
Amazing.
you.
Definitely. The system is built in such a way that the accountability with some joy and effortlessness will be there. You will be enjoying the accountability here. That's the system is designed that way. So just be in touch, and only one thing we all need to remember. We have, as we have just discussed, we have ups and downs everyone is facing. But in any case, even though only one action we have done, still we will be submitting the form. That is the only one promise that I am looking from each and every one of you. And most of you are doing it. That is brilliant. So the link, right? The chain is there. One link is broken means that the whole chain is it is gone. So that link will not allow to break. Okay. There are downs. There might be situations when actually we might not be getting time to complete everything, but we have accomplished few, and we have logged, submitted our accomplishment, and that is going to bring keep the consistency, while the other things where we have read and said that missed today, that is a reminder to us that okay, today I missed, but this is what actually I should be doing, and that reminder will help us to do more the next day. Because if we are not submitting the form, we are not reading what we have missed. Okay, if I do not know what we have missed, then next day also will be missing. Effortlessly will be missing. So open the form, whatever we have accomplished, just say accomplished, and rest missed. It's okay, perfectly okay. But we are reading it consciously, and while reading what we have missed, just visualize that okay, today I missed, but tomorrow is my day, and tomorrow I'll be rocking, no matter what. And that intention, when we are creating, it will be definitely going to bring magic. Okay. So I want that commitment from each of you, and I'm so glad that most of you are on track, and no matter what, actually, you have kind of almost all of you have come to the state of very good state of warrior. We are actually working to enhance that. One more thing I just remember when Melinji has said, like, the peaceful thing, kind of the calm, peaceful thing was there, and now we are adding up. Now, if you just introspect a warrior, the attributes of a warrior, inside that warrior is peaceful and very alert, very aware. Because no matter how skilled that warrior is, the arrow can come from any side, any direction. The weapon can come from the enemy from any direction. If the warrior is not in a very calm and peaceful state, okay, then definitely he or she cannot combat in the right process. So while maintaining the calm, peace, and contentedness, we'll be now adding the pace also, so that we can achieve whatever we want to achieve by end of the year. This is like 3 months again. 3 months means end of the year. Till end of the year we are covering, and we are targeting to achieve faster now. So thank you, Milinji, for pointing this out. So I have given little more meaning to it. Now, Srikanji, you want to share now? Because I see that you are unmuted and your document is there. Srikanji,
Vikash, I think it's by mistake. I'm sorry.
no problem. You can go on like.
Yeah, I'll go on mute. Yeah.
Yeah. No, okay. If you're going on mute, that is also okay. Or you can take your turn and give the intro. The format for the people who have joined recently, let me again reiterate. Minimum thing, you can go little more also, whatever you want to. Your name, from which city you are, what is your profession, what is your passion, and what brought you here, okay, to the abundance group, to the warrior group. What is the benefit that you have already experienced in the previous sessions that you just mentioned in short. Okay, so this is what actually is the format. More than that also, if you want to share, you're most welcome. See, if the better we know with each other, the easier it would be to go in the journey with synergy. So let's not shy away to express ourselves, open up, and we'll be having also the accountability partner setting today. Okay, just like we have done last time. So this time we are not going to have the same accountability partner, because I want all of you like to experience some different energies also. So we'll be shuffling that. So who is going next? I think Sukji will come. Shilpa ji, Parvati ji, Anita ji, Fatima ji. Srikanji said that he is outside, so he will take some time. It's okay.
Okay. Hello, everyone.
With your video also on.
Yes. Just give me a sec.
So,
I've just connected myself to the Wi-Fi.
Great.
As I said, y'all are already in abundance, being in India.
Yes.
Like, give me a sec. It is connecting. Then I can put it on. Okay, here I am.
Wow.
Okay, hello everyone.
Lovely.
I want to show you where I am. Please look at here.
Wow. France?
Yes, I'm still in France. I'm trying to go back to Germany. I have to book my tickets. And, so,
it's cold
first of
there?
all, I would like to. Actually, right now I am in my t-shirt, and I just put this on because today I've put this on because today is red for Navratri. You are supposed to wear something in red
Right, red. Yes,
because
you're
it,
right.
yes. And the Mata talks about fierce determination. No, she gives out this inspiration. So in Milanji's and my collaboration of our meditation on this Navratri, the 6th Navratri day, I was looking for something in red, then I found something. This is in red.
Amazing.
So the temperature is just perfect. It's not too hot, not too cold. It's exactly 22 degrees. This morning, I had everything, all my clothes, all my jacket, everything on because the heater wasn't starting and it was really cold and it was raining. And look, now everything has changed. Just like you said, everything changes in life, ups and downs, but I don't see it. See, when you are down, you're in the valley. And when you are in the valley, you can see the peaks.
Yes.
And when you are at the peak, you can see down in the valley. So if I was supposed to ask you, is day better or night better? We need both, right?
Yes.
So coming back to my intro, as I have already written in the group, I have different people call me with different names, just like the avatars of Parvati.
Mhm.
We all are called with different names. You know, our mom calls us differently. Oh, my mom, even when she's angry with me, she has a different tone of voice, you know. So I know that she's, and if she's calling me lovingly, I know from her tone of voice. So I was named by my parents as Shilpa. And after moving to the West for more than 3 and a half decades, 3.5 decades, I made it easy for them to say, call me Sue or Sheila, whatever. And recently, I gave myself a spiritual name, which is called Masuk. So every time you read my name, I hope you remember that you are not the body and you are the blissful soul who
Yes.
is always happy.
And I see that every time I see you, right? You are the embodiment of what you are saying. So kudos to that.
Thank you very much. I'm so pleased. Actually, I must share a little anecdote, or actually from yesterday's or day before yesterday's meditation that we were doing. There was a newcomer who wanted to know where I was at the moment. So I told him I was in my body. And he was so flustered. He says, you don't know. And I go, no, I'm in my body. Are you not in your body? And he says, yes, yes. I said, if you're not in your body, then we have a problem. So that's my permanent residence. I live in this body, permanent in the sense, permanent in this life. I'm going to be moving. And like I had a very dear friend, and we had a fight once, a German guy. And when we were fighting, he told me that we have to stop fighting because he has only one life, and because I have many lives, we should stop fighting. So I realized that we should stop fighting, and that's why I say my permanent residence in this time, in this life, is my body. And as I have already told you that I am right now in south of France. I actually live in Germany, and I spent a long time, for me it was pretty long, in India recently, and I've just come back in August. And I would like to grow as an individual. And for me, I look at my forehead. I do not have anything written on it. So it doesn't say Siemens or SAP or I don't know which companies that you work for. I'm here to experience life,
Yes.
experience less drama, or actually, I am a spectator, no drama. And I sometimes realize I'm the director, and all of a sudden, when I look at myself, I am in the film itself, and I can be a good Bollywood actress. And that's when
For sure.
uh, what were you saying, Vikas?
I said for sure you are eligible to act. So you should try it actually. You should definitely try it.
Yeah. So, no, but I am not acting right now. This is genuinely, okay? This is genuine
yeah.
me. And I really talk like this. So some Germans think, or some Westerners think, and when they ask me, so where do you live? I say I live in the bodies. They all look at me. So at least in India, people understand. Here, it takes a little while before they understand what I'm talking about.
Yes. I also
Um,
told in the same as like the positive aspect. It's not that what you are saying that in that actually I have found something different. I said that the way you are expressing is so nice, and the way actually you are like what is I don't have any word actually. You are an embodiment of that kind of blissfulness and cheerfulness. Anytime I see, that is there always. That's why actually I told that. Anyway,
okay.
yeah, continue.
And so I have realized that I can only grow if I have strong roots. And doing this course, and Bikaji and I have met personally. I had the joy of meeting him personally in Bangalore when I went to Bangalore. And I called out to all the people in a group, in a WhatsApp group, whom I did not know. And guess what? I think we were 12 or 14 of us who just turned up at Cuban Gardens. And we had a ball of a time. And that's where I got to know Bikaji. And I felt connected to him. I find your voice very soothing and calming. Sorry.
Thank you.
And I do believe that I'm in joy and all that, but I also know there is something called Swadharma. And I am here looking for an answer since I was 13. I was a teenager. I wanted to know from my father, who was a very, very well-read person, who I have only seen him doing meditation and yoga, and he was the embodiment of peace. And when I asked him this question, so what am I here for on this planet? And he wanted to know why. And I go, oh, I'm already 13 now, and I need to know before I get too old. And now, many decades later, I still don't know. And I'm enjoying the journey. And I'm in this body, and I do experience anxiety. I do experience doubt. That's when I tell you that I am in the drama. And sometimes it takes a little longer. Sometimes usually takes a little, very short time, because I have found different strategies how to come back to myself. And I found Vikasji that day. Literally, he even bought my ticket uh, for the U-Bahn, the metro. And he asked me to connect with him. And I did. And it took a little time, but we got connected. And I'm so blessed. I'm already blessed, and now I'm more blessed than before to be in this group. Right now, I have full freedom and full liberty which makes it a little difficult. You know, I feel like a balloon, like a hot air balloon, flying all over the sky. And I'm very vibrant and colorful. Okay. And sometimes it's important that the balloon comes down.
Balloon for you.
Yes. And all these balloon buddies are in this group who hold me. So they are the string, you know, they are the string. So that's what I want to tell the newcomers. I hope you understand from this analogy that you have an accountability partner who holds on, and my accountability partner even sent me a message like this meeting is going on. And this has kind of given me a kind of a structure so I don't get too lost. And I don't want to have the feeling that a day is wasted. So this this whole concept really embodies an aspect of productivity as well as inner growth. So as I said, I want to be like a tree growing downwards as well as growing upwards. So this is the best place where I feel I'm in a very good sangha. And this has also created a safe and secure place where we can talk about ourselves and it never goes out of the group. This is something so special. And just to be held. So one thing I can assure you, you will be handheld by Bikashji. I don't know how he does it. He's not single. He has a job. He has his family, but he manages. Sometimes he doesn't even eat. And I'm asking him, has he eaten his food? It's late in the evening. It's late in the afternoon. And he always connects. And sometimes he forgets, he apologizes. But he's always there. You feel his presence. So if you're here, you're in the right space. Thank you so much, and sorry for taking so much of your time.
No problem, Shilpa. It is really mesmerizing to every time when we hear, right? It's so nice and soothing. So thank you for all your one second. Humble words that you told about me, and I am always there. Yes. One thing I just remember from what you said is about analogy that you have given, that I have only one life, so there is no time for fighting. So I treat in a little different way, and that works even better. Just try it out. Like, we never know, even the next day also we will be able to see or not. The moment we are going to sleep, the fact, the figure, if you search in the Google, you will find that around lakhs of people, they do not get up once they sleep. So we are so fortunate in that way. But we, at the same time, we never know that the next day we will also be in that category or this category. So when we know that the life is so short, we won't be thinking. If we truly understand and kind of if we actually need to realize, if we are realizing this fact that life is so short, at any moment it can burst. At any moment the balloon that we are holding can burst. Literally, there is no time to fight. Literally, there is no time to feel sorrow. Literally, there is no time to feel any kind of negativity, because we have a very little time, and whatever best we can do and we can make others feel, we will be definitely doing it. The problem is, there is only one problem. We do not realize what we are actually saying or reading. So we will be kind of going a little deeper every time. In this particular 3 months period, I have this agenda to make few more deeper reflections also, wherein actually what we are thinking and saying, it should not be only on the surface, but we will go very deep. That is one of the agenda that I have, and together we will be doing that. So thank you again, Shilpaji.
I totally agree with you. And fight, I realize, is also a very big word. It is more like I just translated from German to English, and it is, when you translate it, it is fight. But
Yeah,
at the same
I
time,
understood.
there are trigger points, old trigger points. And when they're triggered, it blows up. At the same time, I think it's better that it blows up instead of suppressing it so that you fall sick. But at the same time, after it blows up, it's like a firecracker. It blows up and finished. It's gone. It's done.
Done.
So this is the way I think. But there are other people.
Yes.
There are other people who see life differently. I don't. I agree with you that life is too short. It's like a butterfly. I don't remember, but isn't, or does someone know? My mom used to tell me Brahma's one eye blink is more than I don't know how many koti years. So we think that the butterfly's life is so small, but according to nature, our life is also very short in comparison to a turtle or a tortoise,
Yes.
right?
It's all
Okay, thank you.
contextual. Yeah. Thank you.
Right. Thank you
Yeah.
very, very much. Bikasji, I may not be here, and I will literally, let me please end with taking this opportunity to thank each and every one of you, for being in this family. Thank you so much.
Thank you. And just before, in case you are planning to leave in a minute or so, I just wanted to take the opportunity to introduce Parvati ji. If you remember, she was also there in the same meet when we had the get together in Bangalore. We have
Yes.
Parvati ji also here. So Parvati ji, are you ready now to give your intro? It is just a connection.
Because I just reached home. 5
Okay.
minutes. 5 minutes
No-
early.
No problem.
Hello,
Take your
Parvati
time.
ji.
Hi, Shilpa.
Kaise
Thank
ho?
you. Thank you so much. Can I talk without camera?
Yes.
Yeah. Fine.
Very good. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Yes.
Actually, thank you, Bikasji, and everyone in this, all divine souls in this group. I don't remember. Actually, Rohit ji said that it's been 2 years or something, you said, right? But I don't remember when I joined Bikasji. Literally, I don't remember. But I am attending every workshop. Every time I say that I don't attend, but somehow I come here and I register. Okay, I give some reason.
If I remember, Parvati ji, I think you are there from the first,
Yes. I
from
think,
my
yeah,
first attempt. Yeah.
first attempt
So,
only.
yeah. So you were there. So it is really an honor for me that few people are with me from such a long time. I think we have many of you, like we have Anandji, he is also from the beginning. We have, I think, just after 1 or 2 sessions, I think Rohiji joined, and Milinji joined in the very beginning time, I think from the second time.
Yeah.
So we have actually all veterans. I'm so glad actually to be in such wonderful, enthusiastic and energetic people all around. Yeah, I should not actually hijack your intro. Sorry, continue please, Parvati.
Okay. Thank you so much. And in recent, I think almost 20 days, I'm not on track.
I
So
know
this is
the
some
reason
genuine
also.
reasons. Yes. But the
Yeah.
thing is, the transformation in me, that what happened, during that when I was in my, when I was in Coorg, in that
Yes.
rituals and everything, वहाँ के
Yeah.
लोग तो खाने पीने के लोग हैं. You know that, right? तो
Yes.
Coorg के लोग सब. So they said, I did not eat, I mean, non-veg and drinks and all. I do not take. And my
Yeah.
daughters and even my husband also. So they said, everybody teased, you know, you keep on doing yoga every day. You do yoga and everything. They said everyone dies. I mean, everyone dies. Of course, everyone dies. But how you will die, that matters a lot.
Yes.
Correct? Effortless death. So we should embrace the death. For that, at least we should practice the yoga. To happily receive that death, you know, every circus we do, all these workshops and everything, it is written in the Upanishad that all circus we do, all the efforts we do in our life to receive that death, you know, happily, to go through that death process happily, to leave this body happily. That no one knows actually. They say that खाने पीने से अच्छा रहने का मतलब 60 years के बाद 50 years के बाद anyhow they get sugar, BP and everything. They already decided. Of course they will get it because they decided their mind. They are
Yes.
saying it, affirming it daily. Of course they will get it. Then I just smiled at them. I did not react and even respond also. I just smiled because at least I thanked myself कि I have this patience not to react or respond to them, not to give any answer. I just smiled at them. तो सब लोग एक दिन जाने वाले हैं. वो लोगों ने बोला कि अभी ठीक है. That's true, I said. एक दिन सब लोग जाने वाले हैं. बस then I said it within myself, you know, how I will leave this body, that I decide.
Yes.
So,
That I affirmed it silently. This is the transformation from this group, and many more things I achieved actually in my yoga career, profession, whatever you say. That is the passion. No, I don't say that career or profession. That is my passion, and that confidence to talk to the people, to attract the students into my the way of teaching, and everything has changed. And after joining with you only, I got connected with the foreign clients. That is one achievement. That too from NLP group only. That I am not much, I mean, showing up was there in the group, but still I got the clients from there.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is the achievement, and many more things. I'm learning actually. See, my thought pattern has completely changed. The physiology and physics and everything changed. So
Yes.
that is the achievement. Yes.
Yes.
Thank you so much, and thank you everyone actually. See, of course, Shilpa has said, and you also said that there are ups and downs. Of course, I was totally down. Sometimes, you know, दिमाग ही नहीं चलता है कि क्या करना है. Totally it looks like a blank. तभी तो एक बार ये affirmations पढ़ो किसी का ग्रुप में, तो जाके that uplifts everyone, and that is my experience actually. I keep on reading that. I spend most of my time in these groups only, reading club, to read that message, and NLP and our group. Yes, thank you so much. Still a
Amazing.
long way to go. Thank you, thank you, Bikashi, and thank you everyone here. So
Bikashi,
blessed.
can I add just a few lines for Parvati ji? Just few more lines.
Certainly, yes.
Yeah. Basically, okay. When Parvati was saying, I was just remember this one. This simple story like Bali and Sugriv. You know, Bali has this power. Whenever he not fight, basically, yeah. So whenever he's front of anyone, he used to grasp, attract 50% energy of the person in front. Yeah, we know
Yes.
about this particular story. So in our group, that is what I found in this whole group. Parvati is like kind of that energy and powerhouse. I know she does yoga and all that, but I gain a lot power from from her presence in a group. You know, the way she writes the affirmation, she's active. Whenever she's active, even if she takes the breaks, no problem. But whenever she is there, it is a kind of energy which I receive. So thank you, Parvati ji. And that is what the new member just said, that, oh, there are some mature people here. It's not, we are all learners here. We are like clean slate. But the energy which we get from all these people, you know, all the group members, that's why I call them as angel, from different. And my life was not like that throughout. But after joining this group, the energy which I'm receiving from different direction, from now north, south, German and everywhere, is so amazing. Thanks, Bikaji. Thanks, Parvati ji. Yeah, sharing your experience. Thank you.
Thank you for
Yeah,
that kind words. Yeah,
yeah,
thank you so
keep
much.
on
Yes,
doing
of
that
course.
and keep on flourishing on your yoga
Thank you
practices.
so
Awesome,
much.
awesome,
And
awesome.
everyone contributes here.
Yes, yes.
Everyone's contribution is there. That's what I said. Even when we go down, energy depletes, just go through the message. That's it. This is my experience. Thank you so much. Thank you, everyone. Yes.
Yeah. Hey,
Very,
Bikash ji, I just want to add one line. Parvati ji, thanks a lot for sharing your perspective. When you were sharing it, I just remembered, somewhere I read or heard recently, जो आपने बोला कि जो practices हैं, yoga practice, considering yourself as a soul, ये किसी को कब start करना चाहिए? At what age they have to start it? And the answer was just one day before you die. You don't need to do the entire life, but एक दिन पहले start कर लेना. Or the meaning was you never know when is your last day, so do it daily.
Yes, that's
Awesome.
absolutely perfect.
Awesome. So
Perfect.
this is exactly the perspective which you get in this group, just one liner which absolutely changes your life. Thank you, Rohit ji and Parvati.
That's an
picking this
amazing
subject.
share, I would say. Very amazing.
Yeah,
Yes,
that's
yes,
very
yes.
good. Thank you so much, Rohit ji.
Thank
Thank
you.
you. It is really an amazing meaning.
Yeah.
And also,
yes, sorry, Bikaji, but yeah, the thing which you said previously, yes, you need to take a session which will go in a depth, because that is what my experience. When you touch that spiritual aspect, the depth spiritual aspect, it's very easy then work in this particular samsara. And this is special for the startup, the member. He said he's going to start up his company. That is again my advice, because I done my company setup and all that. Once you touch that depth, then all this external company setup, earning abundance and all becomes very easy. So please do those sessions, please. Yeah.
100%. I agree. Thank you. And one quick addition to Parvati's thing. She said that few people are actually taking the life in a very different manner, wherein actually they think that okay, कभी ना कभी तो मरना है, तो खुल के जियो and कुछ भी खाओ, कुछ भी करो. But that is not freedom, because that is going to attract the reality that they do not want to face. Kaise? Like, see, I firmly believe that each and every one of us has a very certain number of श्वास, breath, that is already predestined. इतना श्वास तुम्हें लेना है, यानी इतना तुम्हारा फिक्स है. ठीक है, उम्र नहीं बोल रहा हूँ, उम्र से भी अच्छा kind of like if I say like a particular age is fixed, that could be also correct, but more than that, actually it is like your breaths are fixed. Now if I have the kind of I have to live suppose 80 years, okay, I have to anyway live. Now the choice is with me how I am going to lead that 80 years. मर के जीना है तो खाओ, कुछ भी खाओ, कुछ भी करो, फ्रीडम तो नहीं आएगा, उससे और भी बॉन्डेज आएगा. मर के जीना पड़ेगा, जीना तो पड़ेगा, कैसे भी करके उस पार तक तो जाना पड़ेगा. 80 है तो 80 तक जाना पड़ेगा. Now the choice is with us how we want to lead our life, and that is what actually is called art of living and art of death also, both. So here actually we will be kind of understanding and realizing how to live the life to the fullest in its real meaning, not kuch bhi khao, kuch bhi karo, to that is the real enjoyment of life. So that's what actually I have told in the previous session also. We are focusing on the life in its totality: health, wealth, and happiness, health, wealth, and relationship. Every aspect of the life are kind of can be categorized into these three buckets, and if they are full, we can experience the life to the fullest. That is what actually we all are seeking. Maybe we are not able to understand, but we all are seeking that kind of happiness, peace, contentment, and definitely we are in the journey to reveal, to understand our own inner self, इनर थॉट प्रोसेस कि क्या चल रहा है अंदर, जितना क्लैरिटी आएगा उतना अच्छा है, उतना ही हम राइट स्टेप ले पाएंगे बहुत इजीली. So with this, let me pass the ball to the next participant. Who is next?
I can go next.
Yes, Ramesh.
Prakash. Am I
Yes.
audible now?
Perfect, loud and clear.
Okay, great. Anyway, it's lovely that I heard so many wonderful shares. To introduce myself, I think I only see one new face here, that is Sureshji from Bangalore. All the others seem like familiar faces.
Yeah.
So,
So the other people have not somehow. One said that she is in digital something detox or something for this Navaratri, and I said okay, carry on. I'll give you the recording and few. So one participant should be joining from Hong Kong, Rakhiji. I'm not sure if the timing is not appropriate and today she could not join us. Okay, anyway, we will be kind of sharing the recording to all the new participants also.
so
Yeah. But most
right.
of the
So to introduce myself,
biggest happiness is like most of you who were part of the abundance group in the previous quarter are also continuing, and that is so grateful. I'm really grateful to all of you that you have kept the trust in the process and you are getting the benefit. It shows that you are getting the benefit and you want to continue. Today only Rameshji kind of messaged me and experience, like he was sharing that how it has helped and how he wants to continue, and he was exploring further opportunities and all. So really grateful to all of you. Yes, Rameshji, I have hijacked little time from you. Please carry on.
not at all. Well, my name is, to introduce myself to the newcomers. First of all, I should say I probably am the newcomer here because I've been here just for a couple of months. So I'm after listening to all of you, I'm beginning to understand that there is a background of long association.
Yes.
My name is Ramesh RK, like in RK Films, and I'm also from Bangalore. And my passion is I'm a spiritual seeker. I'm heart-based living and heart-based businesses. I believe it's going to be the new trend in the world. So that is another area of passion, especially in the area of wellness areas. And I feel that can be applied to many fields. My profession, I'm a consultant for user experience, industrial and automotive design. But there are a lot of things in this area that I can link it to, including pedagogy, which I believe that is the need of the hour. That if we can train I'm very interested in being a part of the new wave of people. I think which are really required, which change the perspective of the way we live from this industrial revolution-based education that we've all been subject to, which happened maybe in the 1750s when the British came into India. Before that, we had a Gurukul systems and we were following a very advanced way of living. And having lived in 3 countries and visited 10 countries, I can say that this is actually, before I actually used to be ashamed of being an Indian, because being an Indian will always be associated with a poor country where products are produced poorly. Made in India was always bad quality, and everything about where the West was better. But it would pain me whenever I heard it, even as a child. But now I can see that if we really look into our own Sanatana Dharma, it actually is a set of best practices which takes the latest, is always the latest and current. It's based on universal and timeless qualities like dharma and so on. And it is always reinventing itself. And that is what this is about. And it is not about Hinduism really, as much as being a person like Vasudeva Kutumbakam. The whole world is one family. And how do we apply that to modern lifestyles? Like I'm a grihastha, family person. So as Mansukh-ji, that is Shilpa ji rightly mentioned, that we are all, I'm beginning to really see the practicality of looking at life like we are a spirit soul having a human experience. and not a human being having a spiritual experience. And
Exactly.
how does one apply that to things like business, for example? Now, if you look at modern life, I've observed that in the I used to earlier do Cambridge O levels and A levels, and then when I came to boarding school here in India, it was ICSE, ISC, and then we go on to our graduation and so on. It always is about the winner takes it all, and if you look at the job market, it is always geared towards get the maximum out of the person, and the ideology is one of it is not of sustainability. It is keep taking as much as you can keep taking, and so there is a winner and there is a loser. Now, if we turn that ideology in its head, because it's very clear now, we have done as a human race, as a human species, we've taken too much. One can live. The world has like not everybody can live like an American in a manner of speaking. Though I have nothing against the country, the American dream is lovely, but if it's combined with sustainability, the idea is how can we create industries? How can we create an education system and industries which really looks at looking after everybody? Because that is the only practical way to go. Otherwise, we waste too much of energy in competition and wars, etc. So now, what did I get out of this program? Was that there is paradigm shift and the way we can even interact with the modern world, even from a material perspective. Now, I'll give you an example. Before joining this program, and I met Bikashji not too long ago, it was just about, I think, 4 or 5 months back. Was it with Bikashji in that Brahmakumari program?
Yes.
And he came across as a very gentle, kind-hearted person. And he said, I love to make a difference in people's lives. So I was wondering, what can a person who's so soft-spoken, what kind of a difference how can he inspire people? But for example, if you look at families or if you look at business empires, the person who has the last word, it can probably is the most gentle person. But because they are so well situated in a space of truth and love, their word is quietly heard. And that is a very powerful way to look at life. And that is the kind of power I see in Bikashji, because he creates I believe he's created a space here for all of us, and so have the others who I've made some lovely friends, Milanji, and of course my partner who I've not interacted with too much, Rohitji, and of course Shilpaji, and I think, and even I think Sureshji. Oh no, sorry, I think I forget Srikantji and a couple of others who I've chatted with. So what I've observed is that I'll give you an example. Like I just started building a house. Okay, so for that you know how it is in India. You have to go through a lot of red tape, and it can be frustrating. And for 5 months, they kept delaying the site plan sanction. The moment I joined this group and I started making the affirmations that this week this is going to happen, this week they're going to move it forward, I noticed suddenly there was an acceleration in the way the government officials were reacting. And one more thing is, I was constantly told by everybody, including my god sister architect. She's a family friend and she's part of my satsang. That family's been very powerful in empowering many people. So I'm really glad that I have that kind of a person who's authentic. I don't have to worry about, will they try to take advantage of us or whatever. And she's got a good set of people who she's referred. So contractors also comes with a good reference. So when she kept saying that of all the projects I've done, I've never seen site plan sanction being given without a bribe. And lots of hints were given to me from the government officials that they want to bribe. But for whatever reason, and I'm very sure the affirmations have played a part, because when I mentioned that they will give me the sanction next week without a bribe and in a cheerful manner, that exactly happened, which even surprised me. And this is one example, because you can imagine how frustrating it might be to the easiest process that we have to follow. So these are practical aspects. And if I look at my two goals that I keep reiterating every day, one goal is to have the house finished in the best possible time, the best quality, and
Yeah, Rameshji,
Sorry,
if you can
you're
switch
saying,
off,
Shapna?
yeah, Rameshji, if you can switch off your video, maybe your voice quality will enhance. I see a lot of like breakings and lags. Is it only for me or for others also?
No, the voice is breaking.
I think it
Yeah,
may
And the
be.
video is also.
I think it may be because
now it's
of my connection. It is a little. Yeah, I think my
yeah.
connection is a little weak at the
So
moment. Because
so it is okay to go on off the video. You can share
yes.
now. Yeah, it is good.
Okay, so what I was saying was the practical aspects I've experienced from this program is that when I make the affirmations and I do it, they say sometimes you have to do it to the innocence of a child. You ask for something, and then of course you, instead without being attached, you go ahead and on a daily basis you do what you have to do. You have to be in action, and of course we go through ups and downs. So what I've observed is when I am having associated with a group of people like this who are also, I see on one side people who are very wise and old souls regardless of their bodily age. On the other side I also see almost an innocence of a child, almost, so to speak. But there is a lot of power in the affirmations, there's a lot of power in the support that we get, and it is a quiet power. And just by reading the many affirmations that I see on a daily basis, I'm finding a change in my life, and I pray that this goes on unhindered and smoothly. Regarding the 3x magical 3x slot machine, I actually saw a possible, manifestation of that just yesterday when I checked my bank account. I put some transferred some funds into a money multiplication scheme, which by I can call it divine grace, because we met this new friend of ours through my wife's friend. My wife's friend had met this person. His name is Ben. They come from a leading business family in Coimbatore, and he's got and they have crores, hundreds of crores of business. Now, how he became a friend, there was no logical reason, but he's become a good supportive friend, and he said, "Look, I will help you out with this," because when he expressed a situation saying that the budget is overshot, house, etc. He came in and now he is helping us out. And suddenly I'm finding in the bank account just yesterday when I was paying the house rent, which has been suddenly increased. It caused me a lot of strife when I found the way the landlord owner had increased it on the sly, by tricking us, kind of thing, without telling us straightforward. But because of the technique that, of paying things with abundance, because the place where I stay right now is a beautiful place. I can't complain. It's got a beautiful lawn. 3-acre garden behind the house, and a very nice area, a lot of trees, etc. When I paid the rent with gratitude with a 3x slot machine, and suddenly finding yesterday when I looked into the bank account that actually the money that has come in seems to be 3 times of what I paid. What I'm paying for rent. And I suddenly realized, oh my goodness, yes, it is working. Unexpectedly it came in. So these are some of the examples that I've experienced in this program. And the motivation to join is personal growth in body, mind, and spirit, and find and follow my Swadharma, the same word that I'm reading out, actually, what I typed in, the same word that Shilpa ji has used, and to connect it with financial abundance and family and other duties in my life. Because I know that earlier as a seeker, I actually wanted to be a brahmachari, but my guru had indicated to me that's a good idea for me to get married. And now that I'm a family man, I need to be responsible for the material aspect of our lives as well. So the idea is how to earn this in a dharmic manner. There's nothing, money is not a dirty word. I know it's an energy when we live in this body, in this world. So if we see it from that perspective, I can see that the ancient Vedic wisdom really gives you a paradigm shift in the way you look at life. And if you look at even business like that, if you look at the way you can attract opportunities, what kind of people you can do business with, even the way we interact with people. I'm saying all this because we have many people here who are doing that in their lives too. And ultimately to live life to the fullest for ultimate self-realization whenever that happens, how many ever lives later. So that is my context with which I've associated with this group, and I hope to also continue my association. And I mentioned to Bikash ji that this is the kind of benefits I got from this group. That is my introduction. Thank you, everyone. And also very happy to be here with you all.
Amazing, amazing. So glad to have you, Ramesh ji, and looking forward. And I'm so glad actually to uh, experience some more addition actually in terms of abundance that you have said. Few of them actually you have said earlier, but few of the things that you have said today maybe I was unaware and today I got to know. So it is so wonderful to know, and really looking forward to manifest much, most and more in upcoming days. Thank you. Who is going next?
I can go next.
Yes, Anita.
Hi, hello everyone. My name is Anita Andrew, and I stay in Bangalore, and I'm basically from Tamil Nadu. And by profession, I'm a technical writer, and I work for a software company, and I work from home. So the time I started Abundance, it was just after the magic book. Basically, the affirmation started working from then on, like, being grateful for. And that's how I was a member of Effortless reading group for quite some time, maybe I think few months before I joined the Abundance group. And there itself, I know reading the book and discussing all the experiences, it brought in lots of transformation in me. And I was doing it in the gratitude journal, like as per the book. And when I joined Abundance Journal, so it basically interested me, like what is is there something I have done NLP, but then I haven't the practitioner course, but then I haven't really implemented it. That is something I need to work on, although. But with Abundance, like every session that I've attended in the previous batch, there has been some learnings. The one that bulb moment, which often Bikaji says, like, yes. So one particular one was that about limiting belief, where we always think that this is it, but then we can do beyond. So that has been uh, one very a great learning for me. And at the same time, the magic slots, here and there, it has been there had been transformation. I see it. And uh, yeah, overall, but the thing is, I'm handling many things at home, um, with my daughter, and managing stuff, working. And recently my mom also was not keeping well. So yeah, I have lost track here and there, but then every time I feel like, okay, I have to get back. So uh, overall, I have had, and especially the shares, and as everyone has been telling about the affirmations, I do read all the affirmations, and I feel like, yes, this is exactly what I also feel like I should. So sometimes I do repeat, and I feel that's true. Like everybody wants something similar. So yeah, it motivates further to affirm, whether I write it or not. But then when I read it, I feel like I have done my affirmations by reading them at least.
Yes.
So that has been a good experience being in this group. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, Anita ji. And you have very rightly said. Sometimes we feel little low in our life, and that time we might not be in a state to think nicely and write something of our own. But the group synergy is so powerful that just by seeing the accomplishment of people and seeing the affirmations of people who are already there in the group and just like us, and they are able to do it, we feel so energetic and so motivated that we come out of the situation that we were facing very quickly. And this is the particular feedback that I have heard from many of the participants present now. And thank you that you have also pointed out the same, Anita ji. Thank you. Yes.
Yes, because the constant motivation provided from the group is one of the reasons, one of the very important reasons for me also, Fatima. I'm from Mumbai, for being in this group.
Yes, Fatima.
And I'm primarily basically a homemaker, but I am working part time, as I mentioned, with the business, the family business that we have. And I've been constantly learning new things. I have realized that I have become more consistent with my affirmations, and I have been little slow in posting them, but I am doing them regularly, uh, almost regularly with myself. I will be more active in posting them also in the group now. And the creative visualization also that I'm doing little bit, I'll be working more towards that. And more of positivity, I think I have definitely got with the abundance group. Lot of positivity and many more things. Many more things I have learned from the group, the abundance group, and I'm a constant learner, I feel. So looking forward to learn many more new things from the group. Yeah.
Thank you, Fatima ji. It is such a wonderful sharing, crisp, clear, and to the point. And your energy and enthusiasm is awesome. Keep it up, and definitely with every term I see that you are progressing. I can still remember when you were joined, and before 6 months or so, or maybe 9 months ago, and how you are today. And I'm sure that you are going to rock every time. So just
Yes,
keep
yes.
the consistency. Okay, even though it is small, whatever we have, I'm not sure whether we were there or not. We will be consistent in whatever possible manner, but consistency will be there. Form is there, accountability, accomplishment has to be keyed in, even though it is just one. We might be having
Right.
10, but at least one also, if we are doing, we will be submitting. And maybe if we are not doing anything also, the form will help you to submit. The benefit is we are reading and visualizing it is just not text. It is also what do you say, like the images which describes what is it. So the combination of both will put an imprint in your mind, and definitely it will be motivating you towards taking the action. If not today, definitely from tomorrow. So that is a constant kind of reminder that we are creating if we are with the journey, and we are trying our best to remain just consistent. That is what actually, maybe you have joined little late, so I thought let me take the opportunity to reiterate. So yes,
I'm very
thank
thankful to you also, Bikash, for all the help that you provide in keeping us motivated. It is very,
you.
very helpful to stay on track. Otherwise, it is very easy to get diverted and get lost in your own daily chores and thoughts. But your constant reminders and motivation definitely helps us to come out and do that little bit that we should do. Really grateful to you for that.
Thank you very much, Fatima ji. Thank you for your I'm really humbled. Thank you.
I
So
will interrupt, okay?
yes,
क्या होता है कि we are all in this spiritual process, right? Affirmation, everything, positive thinking. अभी जो सोचेंगे वो हो ही जाता है. अभी इसलिए हमें
exactly.
that is my experience, okay?
Yes,
Recently, and
yes.
one girl came to me कि for infertility issue. I shared with Vikas ji this thing, and other people I did not share it. And she came to me, okay? I'm not a certified I'm क्या बोलते हैं उसको pregnancy yoga teacher, okay? So but I know I have that book, and my guru has taught me what all the things to be taught, how to take care of all those things. I have all the documents, everything, it is there with me. So I thought, when I will get this opportunity, I have a book, I have studied and everything. I know this, how to, manifest this thing and all. So she came to me, and I said, just be with me 6 months regularly, weekly 5 times, 1 hour, Just be with me 6 months. Forget everything, whatever the tests, doctor, medical report, everything. Keep it aside. Just bring your body and mind, and be with me. And I prayed पतंजलि महर्षि की आपने जो भेजा है मेरे पास इसको, इस सोल को, तो अभी आपका ही काम है, मेरे थ्रू करवाना है ये. बस इतना ही मैंने प्रे किया. फर्स्ट प्रे, आई डिड द प्रेयर, and 5th month only she gave me the good news. Now it's the 3rd month running.
Amazing.
And doctor said there are very less chances of getting pregnant, for her. And she cried a lot. Whenever she cries and people ask why you are getting late, people ask like that only. In-laws side, especially in-laws side.
Yes.
And parents side, somehow they don't hurt her too much. That is what she has gone through, all the struggles. Then I just said these affirmations, everything, whatever I learned from all the gurus, I applied on her. I taught her, and she followed me. And she's a so blessed soul. And again, I am blessing that soul inside that inside that body. I am so blessed, actually. Yeah. And before 2 days only, when she gave me the good news, 1 week back only, I did that Manasa Puja,
Yes.
Manasa Puja of Lord Subramanya. So for the 5 months I did not do. 4 months I did not make her to experience that. And not, I think 15-20 days back only I did. I asked her to do that, and I guided her how to do that and all. And it happened. Thank you so much. I wanted to share it. Because when we utter the word now, we should be very cautious.
Very awesome.
It happens. And my friend says, especially yoga friend, says that don't, क्या बोलते हैं, don't curse anyone. It will happen. Literally, it happens. I'm not proudly I'm saying, but it's a
fact.
Yes, it's a fact. Yes, it's a fact. That is the spiritual siddhi. Yeah. Yes. Thank you so much.
Very true,
I
Parvati.
think that's especially the case if you speak truth more often.
Yes, could be. And as we are practicing doing the right things and thinking the right way, and like the spiritual practices all together, actually it brings more power in our thought process, that whatever we think, whatever we say, and what we are, the combination of all three are so powerful that we manifest just like a charm. And it is not always what we want we are manifesting. Sometimes if we do not know what we want, and we are actually creating a desire which is not very specific, we will be ending up manifesting something not what I desire. So this is also part of my agenda. This time actually we will understand more. Can I have just 2 minutes to share a joke? So I just remember just while I share this. Okay, thank you. So here it goes. So there is some XYZ person who used to kind of do tapasya for some kind of boon, and Lord appears, and he said that, okay, ask whatever you want. And that person said that I want lot of money, big vehicle, and lot of ladies to enjoy. Something like that he said. And Lord said Tathastu and disappeared. And immediately he found himself as a bus conductor in a ladies bus. Okay. So he has a bag full of money, coins and all, which is not of him, but he found it. He got it. And it's a ladies bus, and bus is big vehicle. So everything got manifested, but because he has not particularly wished in the right manner, okay, so he has just got something which he never desired. So we will be actually understanding it deeper, and we will be kind of very careful how we are manifesting. Once we understand the process of desiring the right, okay, once we change the pattern that we have, the thought pattern that we have already ingrained in our subconscious, then the manifestation process becomes so perfect, and that is the real reward that we will be kind of experiencing. So let's be little more cautious, and we will actually do more of it. Because I have also seen in my life, to be very truthful, at times actually one thing is for sure that the wishes are getting manifested very soon, very faster, as Parvati has said. At the same time, sometimes few of the things which I don't want also gets manifested, because that is very less these days. Actually, that is decreasing, but yeah, it happens, and this is the reason actually. Sometimes we unconsciously desire something which we have to be more aware and eliminate. That is the journey. So yeah. So let's go to the next participant. Srikanji, will you be? I hope you are here.
Yes, because
Yes.
Hi everyone, Srikanth here. I'm from Bangalore. I am an IT professional. So basically, I live with my family, my wife and my 2 sons here. And it's been, I think, 4th or 5th month I'm in this abundance group. So I've been part of some of the Bikashi's groups some time back during Corona, and I was really impressed with the way how he frames up the messages and follows up so empathetically. So I have it's there always in my mind about Bikash's group, but I lost in between. And one day, a few months back, I just searched again and then got into this. And so this is actually helping me a lot of concepts which I know earlier, but the key part is missing is the implementation. So which is very helpful. The way he formed all the forms recently in the gamification or in the earlier the messages part of polling, all that stuff. So it is making us to be more accountable to ourselves uh, than just by listening to some things and leave it in between. So, and also I'm very inspired with lots of people writing affirmations on a daily basis, reading all that stuff. It is very helpful. So that is only pushing me to write affirmations even at the end of the day before going to bed. So one thing I want to share is, like, I think a month before I actually was traveling almost 4 or 5 days rigorously. So I thought I'll not be doing all this because I don't carry phone generally. Whenever I'm traveling, I'll keep it aside and then do other stuff. So after coming back, so every day it was there in my mind to come back to the track, but it took me almost 2 to 3 weeks to come to track again and writing affirmations. It is so painful that we know the value of it, and people were helpful who is writing every day, but still I couldn't come back on track. So it took me almost 3 weeks to come back, and again it's going smoothly. But still, I'm missing a lot of stuff as per the form. But I'm sure if I take up all those things seriously, I'll definitely reach my goal very quickly, which I think I'm trying to do it from henceforth. Uh, yeah. So yeah, thanks Bikashi for all your classes, and so nicely you are you are dealing with all of us, and it is very uh, helpful to keep in touch. And because like you are so generous and all the way whatever you are framing the rules or the guidelines, everything is very I mean it's very kind of encouraging because it's not so strict, but it is still like you're allowing us to do participate in all that stuff. So for me, it is at least helping me because I usually kind of randomly do the stuff, and with these kind of guidelines, it is helping me to be part of group actively. Yeah. So yeah, that's my 2 cents here. Yeah. Thank you so much, Prakash.
Thank you very much, Srikanth, and I'm really humbled with your words. And definitely, you have. Even I remember earlier how you were and how difficult it was, and you have crossed those days, those barriers, and you are now at least like you have set your boundary, and you are achieving almost every day for the things that you have decided that no matter what I will be doing and I am doing. So similarly, yes, Fatima ji, you can actually. I'm sorry, actually, the session has been extended so long today. So please feel free to drop, and we will be kind of maybe soon we'll be ending. So what I was saying is like I lost the track.
Yeah, it's you're just saying about how I'm
Yes,
before joining.
yes. So right now actually you have achieved the stage where actually you have decided that yes, no matter what, I'll be doing this, and you are able to do it. So just take one step ahead, and that is don't get overwhelmed that by seeing the various implementation that we have. It is like you are competing with yourself first. I'm competing with myself first, and I am taking one baby step. And that is the real joy, real kind of calming thing which we can offer to ourselves. I approve myself. I am who I am. I have my own challenges, but I am still committed to the things which I want to do, and I take one step ahead, just one step ahead. Then be consistent in that particular zone till you get that reprogramming, and then take one step. And you have already done it, and I'm sure that you will be doing much better in upcoming days. So I'm so glad and looking forward.
Yeah, definitely, Prakash. So yeah, I'll definitely take one baby step at a time.
Yes.
And I think maybe a month is something I needed to be in sync with all the strategies in our implementation form. So
Yes.
I will be able to do it definitely.
Definitely. Yes, looking forward. Thank you, Srikanth.
Thank you.
Thank you. So is next
Hey, hi.
Preeti?
Let me go.
Yes, Preeti.
Yeah. Hi, everyone. I am Preeti. I'm from Bangalore, and I'm there in this group from last 3 to 4 sessions. Many of may or may not know me because I am one of the most inconsistent person in the group, but consistent in joining every time.
Don't label yourself as inconsistent because again we are manifesting that what we are saying.
No. Yeah,
I know you
I
personally,
agree.
and I know your challenges. So believe me, you are doing your best, and I'm sure that you will be doing miracles. You are consistently
Thanks.
joining also from last 1 year or so, and you have so much of determination, and definitely you are progressing. From the point where
Yeah,
I am
definitely.
seeing, from the point where I am seeing, I don't see you as a kind of inconsistent person. Okay, the ups and downs are there in everyone's life, as we have discussed, and that will be part and parcel of everyone's life. But you are doing good, and you can do much better. Yeah, sorry to interrupt. Actually, you carry on. Yeah.
No. I totally agree. Totally agree with you, Vikash Ji. uh,
You need to say, hey,
and
we are actually college friends. So,
it is always
engineering
awkward for
friends
me to call
actually.
you as a G. But in this forum, it is required. You're my mentor. See, I joined this group when I was in one of my low phase of my life. So definitely, it helped me internally. I like what all techniques is being taught here, like or being take an example of affirmations or visualization.
morning have any rituals, mirror what do you say, practicing in front of the mirror. All these techniques I started learning on my like with the help of YouTube and all, but it never happened that I was implementing consistently. But especially this group, and as Vikash is always like a reachable to me, so definitely the motivation always helps me to come back, even though I take a go away from the uh, uh, away from our targets or our planned activity. I divert and again I come back to my own route to follow as much as possible. One thing in this span, personally, I feel that it changed me inside. Is earlier I was reacting a little more for any unexpected thing happens. Any unexpected, it could be a very small things also, like kids are not listening. That is like, it's so obvious that they'll not listen, but I took little control. Like I'm not reacting uh, as like earlier. Even things are not what do you say? Like I choose to accept it, how the things are going.
Yes.
So yeah, so that is really helping me in my life to not to react so much and keep myself calm. And definitely, like though as I said you, like affirm, I'm not like a few things in my life keeps me so busy that sometimes I don't even check my WhatsApp for a whole day or like 2 days, and I don't even post. This is what happens. There is, it's not like I'm not checking my mobile or something, but yeah, it is like only like some urgent calls or some urgent work, like placing some order or something, that kind of way I use the mobile. But yeah, I don't check my WhatsApp so frequently. That's the reason sometimes I don't even post anything. And one more thing I want to share, like in the beginning when I joined, as in this group, we keep asking, like, you have to post every day something new, new gratitude or new affirmations. To be very honest, I was really struggling to make a good affirmations or write any gratitude. But when you keep reading, no, it is so nice to see. Every small things people like in the group, people are like posting, and it brings me a lot of happiness and a lot of smile when I read those affirmations, like where I was struggling, people have thousands of lines to share there. Thank you so much to the group. This gives a lot of energy, lot of positive what do you say, positive vibes, and it keeps motivating all the time. It's maybe that is this group energy is the one. And of course I always listen to my friend, like that is like a one old connection. You see, you always fond of meeting your old buddies, right? So it is like one way that is also there, like through this platform I get to meet my couple of my old friends. So it is always nice to come back again and be consistent, and I will be consistent, at least be in this group which has lot of positive energy. Thank you. I think I talked just a little more today. Already
No,
we are late.
it's okay. It's
Yeah.
perfect, and really glad to hear from you, and looking forward. And I'm really humbled. We will be definitely achieving many more heights together. So, as I have already told, be just accept yourself as you are.
Because
The
you have
self-love.
have everyone finished actually?
Yes, yes. Just one
Okay, so
line.
yeah, before closing, because I just want
No,
to
I'm not closing. Yeah, you can.
yeah, just very quickly, because
Yes.
she just spoke the words in my mouth. That is really good. The affirmation which we write, like for example, I approve myself. It's very simple affirmation which is applicable to everyone. I got the same energy from everyone. So because like last time we attended the program, I done the collection of 22,000 affirmation. This time
Yes.
also I did the connection. So idea is basically, because you and me will work together, and idea is basically at end of this December we will write a nice book on this one with all the affirmations. We'll keep names of all our participants in that book, and we'll publish this particular book. That's the
Wow,
idea. Okay. Yeah.
amazing.
Yeah,
That
so
would be
actually
really
my idea was to write 1 lakh affirmations, but now what I see in this group is basically I already attended 2 programs. So this is the third one. So we'll collect and we'll release that milestone, and that basically I took I will do that. Basically I spend my time, but yes, that is really useful exercise I did in last 3 months. But what the use of that? I'm going to share that as a gift to everyone at the end of this program, and because I will work with you on that one, like what is the
nice.
PDF and style and all that, and how you want to, and we can launch that as a book, because I seen one group, isn't it? There is a gratitude book they have written in a
Yes,
group.
yes,
Yeah,
yes.
so that idea actually I want to work with you all to come up with the book with all this experience and everything, because this is something to share with external world. What a group can do. What they can achieve together. So because you will work on this idea, I already have the collection. I will do the little bit editing, like I'm just going to remove some personal affirmations, but whatever general one I will share with you, and we'll club that together and create a book which is for
Yes,
everyone.
yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Sure. Thank you everyone. Yeah.
It is so innovative and amazing. Really thankful to you, Milinji. Actually, we never thought of that someone is here actually who is kind of jotting down behind the scene and doing so much of hard work, and this gift would be the really wonderful and most amazing gift to anyone. I know it actually you have told around 3 months ago.
Yeah.
Your last compilation you said also it was so amazingly done.
Yeah. So we'll do this time as well, but as as you progress further and further, you get more and more ideas. But yeah,
Yes.
definitely we'll launch this particular book on Amazon or something, and what earnings we will we'll use for bringing the like buying the books and all that. But we'll discuss that later.
Yeah.
But definitely we can work together and do a lot thing, because so many brilliant minds here. Means I can't.
Yes.
Yes. Thank you, Vikashji. Yeah, and everyone.
And it is another motivation as to how actually why we need to be very consistent.
Absolutely.
And our scripts are coming in the new book. Okay.
Yeah.
So
Awesome.
let's. So along with the other things which the show and tell also will be kind of will be inspiring. So along with the other things, let's focus on this part also, because everything is coming, everything is getting recorded. So great. So few of participants dropped actually. Anandji is here still. I'm not sure whether.
I think Anandji is there. Milinji, just I want to add a line. Today,
Yes, yes.
not today, yesterday I was just listening on audio related to like how to make money. What are the ways to make money faster? So in that one of the disease was there like entrepreneurship. Like you
Yes.
do something in which is your passion, and then start earning from that. So
Yes.
like you got a very good idea of like, okay, start earning from the affirmations also. It's a good idea.
The
Thank
idea,
you.
see this very simple thing. See, I can do it my alone. Like that is not again my point. Yes, definitely it is an entrepreneurship idea, and I was actually discussing behind the scene with Bikaji. But I want this abundance from everyone. You can't imagine when everyone joins together. See, 10 people writing 10 affirmations per 100 affirmations per day. It is a huge. No one can write like that. Even if AI, it is meaningless. But when we write the affirmation, it is from your heart. So when you put down on that on a paper or on a book, it is going to resonate with millions of people. So that is what my abundance for everyone. And why not? Why not? Yeah, definitely we'll work on this idea. Definitely. Yeah.
Amazing. Thank you again, Milinji.
Yes, Milinji said it very true. Because I taught my student to affirm it, gratitude affirmation. And whenever she fell ill, for silly things also, Even major things also she used to say gratitude for her body organs. And literally she did avoided that tablet, taking medicine. This is amazing thing. Yes.
That's the true success. That's the true use of affirmation as a magic. It's a magic pill actually, which works
In fact,
without any side
yes,
effect. Yeah.
very true. I mean, attitude of gratitude is really, I've experienced it's truly amazing to change your perspective towards life. And also, I think one thing I noticed was that the little victories or the big victories of our group here, no, I started experiencing it like it was my own victory. Like when
Yes.
Milanji had shown his house, new place with the garden. I also love gardens. I was sharing with you, right,
Yes.
Kashi, that I love nature, big spaces, and all that.
Yeah.
So, think when Milanji was sharing that, it suddenly felt like, oh, some part of me has achieved the
Yes.
objective, you know. So I also pray that the house where I'm building, it's still a new street, it's a dead end street. So I wanted more nature. And suddenly one day when I took the contractor there, I noticed the previous week suddenly the government had come and planted a row of trees on the street. So in this way, I'm noticing that this
Awesome.
wish of being close to nature is suddenly being manifested in these kind of ways. And when Milanji shares or when anybody else shares on the group about their own achievements, that extra joy really makes you feel like we all belong to each other. Kind of that connection is a very nice template for us to take back to our communities, our families, friends, and others.
True.
That's right. Yeah.
Very true. And
And
Rameshji,
even if my wife, because my wife's surprised when I show her the garden, we found that park just nearby, 3 minutes walk. And I just said to her, this is what I was doing last 3 months, and it is the manifestation. And she believed. Then I said to her, then join our group.
she's
Yeah.
already part of our group, so it's just
Yeah, I'll ask her to join.
it
Yeah,
is
yeah.
it is not individual actually. It's kind of a family
Yes,
who are
true.
together because we are working as a group, as a
Yeah,
family.
true.
She's indirectly already connected through you. She's
Absolutely.
seeing she's seeing through you whatever
Yeah,
action and thought, whatever positivity that you are bringing about. She's
yeah.
also the benefactor, right? Yes.
Yeah. And she know all of you because I keep on taking your name. So yeah, she knows. She'll be part of the group soon. Yeah. Thank you. Yeah.
Amazing. Yes. So I was one more thing actually I wanted to add here. As Ramesh said that even I also felt the same thing, Milinji, when we have posted the pictures, right? It was so amazingly so amazing, and I really love the kind of nature that you have posted, and that's kind of dream also I have, and to some extent I have already manifested unconsciously because now currently I'm in my hometown. My hometown, our own house, is just to my balcony. If I go, there is a big water body, big, humongous water body, and humongous green area all around. It's called palm. It's a forest of palm trees just beside our house in my hometown. And in Bangalore, where I stay, there is a lake just from my balcony. I see whenever I see the lake is there, and the greenery is also there. It's not a maintained greenery, just like a kind of a jungle
Wild
kind of thing,
forest.
wild forest kind of thing here and there also. And somehow I have always kind of dreamt not very organized way of greenery, but greenery is something which has always been in my mind, and I'm attracted to that. Wherein actually the kind of sound comes from the creepers. They make some sound, that kind of environment, and I see that that's already there. But I even want to manifest little more on top of it, and I was also doing that. And just to add to what you said, Rameshji, what we think and think about, we bring about. And when
Yes.
we see the manifestation of others, and we actually being part of it, that is why I always say also many a times that it is just that we need to celebrate with other success. Others are
Yeah.
posting their accomplishment. We need to put we are putting, many of us actually, we are actually putting the emojis or saying something and encouraging. And that is not for them, that is for us also, because we are thinking and thinking about what actually is the event, and we are bringing also the same thing to our life. What we think about and what we think, we bring about, and we are unconsciously doing, like, how many members are there, how many accomplishments are there, everything we are attracting to ourselves. Yes, great.
Yes, yes.
So Anandji, are you still Anandji? Just for I'm not sure.
Yes,
Yes,
yes, I'm here. I'm listening.
I'm grateful to you. I know that you actually go to sleep little early, but still you are. It's 10:30 now, but
Mhm.
I'm you're still alive. Sorry, not alive, awake.
Correct.
That's real grateful. Yeah,
I
yeah, Anand.
turned off the light, but I'm still listening.
Yes, yes. Please share.
Okay, so I will start in Hindi. Please don't mind. तो मैं भिवंडी रहता हूँ और वो है थाने में, महाराष्ट्र। और आज आप सबने जो स्टोरी बताई, मैं भी एक स्टोरी बताता हूँ कि मुझे मनी क्यों मैं ज्यादा अट्रैक्ट करना चाहता हूँ उसके बारे में। तो स्टार्ट होगा मेरे दादाजी से। तो जो खेत रहता है ना, वहाँ पे हमारा खेत था, लेकिन फिर भी ये दूसरा जो दादा दादी थे वो दूसरे के खेत में जाते थे रोज, और वहां से काम करते थे और फिर पैसे कमाते थे। और उसके बाद जब भी ओरिजिनली हम यहाँ से थे, सौराष्ट्र गुजरात से। तो 3 साल वहाँ पे ये आया था, दुकाळ सूखा पड़ता है ना, सूखा हो गया था।
Drought.
फिर
Yeah.
हम यहाँ पे महाराष्ट्र में आए थे। तो फिर यहाँ पे उन्होंने बहुत मेहनत की थी। फिर पापा को भी देखा है मेहनत करते हुए। मम्मी भी जाते थे काम पे, दुकान थी ना तो उसके लिए। तो अभी वो लोग रिटायर्ड है, तो अभी मुझे काम करना है। तो मैं ये चाहता हूँ कि मुझे इतने सारे पैसे कमाने कि उनको मैं एकदम खुश रखूँ एकदम। इसके लिए तो अ, जब भी हमने अबंडेंस ग्रुप ज्वाइन किया था स्टार्टिंग से, तो तभी से मतलब पहले में नहीं तो थोड़ा मनी के बारे में ऐसा ही था कि मुश्किल है, बहुत मुश्किल रहता है। लेकिन जैसे जैसे टाइम चलते गया तो अच्छा होते गया सब। तो अभी और अच्छा करना है, तो इसलिए हम चल रहे हैं साथ साथ में। हाँ, थैंक यू।
Thank you. And I remember, Anandji, you were saying, no, आपका इनकम डबल हुआ
हाँ
अभी रिसेंटली, है ना?
हाँ हाँ,
So
जो
Anandji
मेरा
is earning like 6 digit per month kind of income, and वो भी डबल हो गया. It's just a pleasant surprise that
हाँ
जो मैजिकल 3x स्लॉट में से हम करते हैं, it's not like exactly 3 times होगा, and कब होगा, it is all up to the universe. We are actually in the process, but it is manifesting, and whatever is manifesting, we are acknowledging, being grateful, and celebrating. That is a real success, that is a real joy, right, Anandji?
हाँ जी, मैंने
Yes.
मेरे
I think अगस्त में हुआ, right?
हाँ, ये मई में।
मई में, अच्छा, हाँ, right, right.
हाँ, मैं जैसे मेरा वो एक्सीडेंट खत्म हुआ था, एक्सीडेंट से मतलब मैं ऑफिस आना स्टार्ट किया था, फर्स्ट डील बड़ा हो गया।
Yes, yes, great, awesome. Thank you, Anandji.
Thank you.
Then we are so late, so few of Om has dropped, I think, in between. I could not share, but it's okay. Kanika ji has also joined, but due to some reason, I think she has to leave. Maybe in next session we will try to cover. But it is really great to listen all the success stories, your heartfelt feelings, and how things are going. And as we always say, we are a family, so it is really glad. It is really great to listen each other. I wanted to assign the accountability partners and do the first healing session today, but I know this is too late to start anything new. We are 9. So do you want to do the accountability, or we will be doing it in the next session? Let's not take.
We'll do in next session. No
Yes,
problem.
we'll do it in the next session. So wholeheartedly thankful to all of you for taking abundance of time. Actually, today we are kind of 2 hours, more than 2 hours, and still, and it is too late. Still, you people stayed and expressed your heartfelt moments. I'm really glad. Thank you all.
Thank you,
Thank you,
Bikash ji.
Bikash ji. Thank you,
And
everyone.
everybody here.
Thank you. Good
Thank you,
night.
Bikash
Good
ji.
dreams.
Good night.
Good night. Good night. Good night, everybody.
God bless you. Good night.
Good night.
Good night. Bye.
Night. Bye.